Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a massive psychological and linguistic hurdle that almost every single English learner faces in the corporate world. Picture this. You are at your desk already overwhelmed with 3 different projects. Your boss or a senior colleague walks up to you, drops a pile of folders on your desk and says, "Hey, I need you to handle this report by tomorrow morning, okay?" In your head, you are screaming. You want to say no, but suddenly, panic sets in. You think to yourself, if I just say no, I will sound lazy. If I say I can't, I will look incompetent. If I say I don't want to, I'm going to get fired. So, what do? You smile, your voice shakes slightly, and you say, okay, sure, no problem. Congratulations, you just fell into the yes man trap. Here is the truth. Native speakers say no all day long. But they don't use the word no. They use sophisticated linguistic shields that protect their time while actually making them look more professional, organized, and authoritative. Today, we are going to master 10 advanced polite phrases to decline requests at work. We will break down exactly why they work, the secret vocabulary hiding inside them, and how to change your entire mindset around workplace communication. Let's unlock your corporate confidence. Let's start with an absolute classic. Read this and repeat after me. I'm afraid I won't be able to take that on right now. Let's look at the secret mechanics of this sentence. First, look at the phrase, I'm afraid. In conversational English, this does not mean you are scared of spiders or the dark. It is a polite linguistic cushion. It is a professional way of saying unfortunately. Next, look at the phrasal verb to take something on. To take on a project means to accept responsibility for it. When you say, I won't be able to take that on, it sounds completely objective. It implies, I have a physical limit to my day, and this task exceeds it. In this case, all personal emotions are removed from the refusal. Our second phrase introduces a massive corporate buzzword. Unfortunately, I don't have the capacity to do that right now. If you want to sound like an executive, start using the word capacity. In the business world, capacity means your mental, physical, or time bandwidth to execute a task safely and correctly. When you tell a colleague, I don't have the capacity, you are changing the conversation from I don't want to help you to a cold, hard mathematical fact. There are not enough hours in my current grid to process this input. It is incredibly professional and impossible to argue with. Phrase number 3 is perfect if you genuinely like the person asking, but you simply cannot assist them. I'd like to help, but my schedule is currently full. I'd like to help proves your intent is positive. Then comes the sharp pivot, but my schedule is currently full. Notice the word currently. It tells the listener that this rejection is temporary, not permanent. It means, ask me again next week, and the answer might be yes. Now, let's pivot to situations where you need to decline a request because it conflicts with your primary goals, or because doing it right now would cause the quality of your work to drop. This next phrase is the gold standard for when a boss offers you a new project that sounds exciting but will destroy your calendar. I appreciate the opportunity, but I have other priorities at the moment. This phrase is an absolute power move. By starting with, I appreciate the opportunity, you show that you are ambitious and grateful. But by adding, I have other priorities at the moment, you show that you are a strategic thinker. Good managers do not want an employee who says yes to everything and fails. They want an employee who knows exactly what tasks drive the most value for the company and protects them. Look at phrase number 5. This one is pure magic because it frames your refusal as an act of high-quality control. I don't think I can commit to that and do it well. Think about how psychological this is. You are telling the other person, look, I care so much about the standards of this company and the quality of your project. that I refuse to give you a sloppy, rushed result because I care about your project. I am saying no. Who can possibly get angry at you for wanting to do things well? No one. Phrase number 6 is highly direct yet incredibly polite. I'd prefer to focus on my current responsibilities. The secret here is the contraction, I'd prefer. It sounds much softer and more elegant than I want to. It signals to your team that you are fiercely dedicated to the promises you have already made. It shows alignment and deep focus. Sometimes you don't need a long explanation. You just need a phrase that is clean, formal, and leaves zero room for misinterpretation. Here are our final 4 powerhouse expressions. Phrase 7 is perfect for external requests, invitations to panels, or cross-department tasks. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'll have to decline. It is short, sweet, and highly professional. Thank you for thinking of me honors their respect for your skills, while I'll have to decline acts as a firm, unbreakable line in the sand. If you need to write a polite email response to a demanding client, use phrase number 8. I'm unable to accommodate that request at this time. Let's break down the verbs. To accommodate means to fit something in or to adapt to someone's needs. By saying you are unable to accommodate, you are speaking the formal language of global business. It sounds completely neutral, corporate, and finalized. Look at phrase 9. I have competing deadlines, so I won't be able to assist. What a beautiful phrase. Competing deadlines means you have multiple projects fighting for your time simultaneously. It paints a vivid picture for your colleague. It says, look, it's not just you. I have a war going on inside my calendar right now, and I cannot add another battle. And finally, phrase number 10, the ultimate clean break. That won't be possible for me right now. Notice that we don't say, that is impossible. We say, that won't be possible for me. This small addition makes the phrase subjective to your current situation, rather than aggressive or absolute. It is polite, crisp, and completely leaves no room for negotiating. Let's do a fast review of everything we learned today. Saying no is not an act of aggression. It is an act of self-respect, time management, and professional clarity. When you use advanced phrases like, I don't have the capacity, or I have competing deadlines, you immediately sound like a high-level manager who respects their own value. Now I want to test your confidence right now in the comments. I want you to pretend that I am your manager and I just sent you an email asking you to work over the weekend on a project you don't have time for. Look at the text space, pick your favorite phrase out of our top 10 and reply to me in the comments below. I will personally check your grammar and tone to make sure you sound completely natural. If this masterclass gave you a confidence boost today, please smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give this video a massive thumbs up. Stop letting corporate stress control your voice. Speak with power, protect your time, and I will see you in the very next episode. Take care, everyone.